Hello, everybody. This is once again Janice Padilla, and you are watching me live from Nashville, Tennessee. So, today we are going to be talking about the law of reflection. In the previous episodes or in the previous live stream, we have talked about like seven laws already. So let's review those laws. But before that, let me see if you can hear me. Cool. Hi. Hello, let's review. All right, you can hear me. And let me open that Facebook on my phone as well. So I can let me see if you can hear. So I can see your comments. Because I'm using a different tool right now and I cannot see your comments. So yeah, I hope you all are doing great. I hope you all are having a great night. So for those who are here in the US, good evening, and to those who are in the Philippines, good morning. And wherever in the world you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and hello. Yeah, so we have already talked about yeah, seven laws. We have talked about seven laws already, and so this is our eighth law. Means our eighth week of digging deeper on these laws of growth from our very own John C. Maxwell. So maybe you're wondering, why am I sharing this? Yeah, because I am a certified John Maxwell trainer, coach, and speaker. And so I am just delivering this message to you so I can help you with your personal growth too. So, we have already talked about the law of intentionality, the law of awareness, the law of the mirror, the law of consistency. See here, I have my notes, of course, and the law of environment, the law of design, as well as the law of pain. So, if you're like new here and you're like, oh, I'm missing up, don't worry, everything is just in my wall. So, you can go down and yeah, check those videos so you can catch up to where we are right now. And yeah, if you are new here, I would like to connect with you. Let me know where you are connecting from and let me know how you found me. So, yeah, let me check here. All right. All right. If you have seen, there is a QR code in the screen. Feel free to scan it. When you do, you will be able to access, or you will be able to have the printable or downloadable guide on the 15 laws of um, growth. So there are also, it's like a worksheet too. It's there's like a summary of what that growth is all about, and then you will also see three actionable steps that you can apply so you can work on your growth. All right, so these, yeah, tonight we will be talking, as I've said, about the law of reflection. The law of reflection, of course, is again my favorite law. It is about learning to pause because it allows growth to catch up. I know that everybody's busy, and presently in this kind of world that we live right now, um yeah, it's fast paced. We go to work, eat, sleep, go to work, eat, sleep. If we're not working, typically clean the house and spend time with our kids or with our families, or watch Netflix. And sometimes we really don't have the time to pause and reflect on what's going on with our lives or with us. Sometimes we are being asked how we are, and we just say we're okay. But really, how are you really? Because I'm not sure. Because sometimes we're just doing life like a mundane or a routine, and very fast. Like we don't even we go on a vacation, like we are always on a rush. We are always running, and yeah, we don't have time to think about what's really going on. So they say that experience is the best teacher. I say evaluation of that experience is the best teacher, because yeah, the older we get, oh yeah, the older we get, of course, the more experiences we already have. But the question is, a lot of matured, you know, old people really is not, or they are not learning anything. They just do life like the regular thing. And, I don't know about you, but I just noticed that from the environment. So experiences won't matter unless we really dig deeper on that and evaluated what happened and what can we learn from it, how what are the things that we can do to make it better, or how do we move forward from those experiences. It's when we turn, yeah, reflection is when we turn our experiences into insight, into something that we filter and realize what's really going on or what really happened. And these insight turns into wisdom, and that wisdom is something that we can share or teach the future generation, so they don't have to go on the same experience and deal with that the same way that the older person who learned from it deal with it. So it's really good if we turn these experiences into insight. So yeah, we need to evaluate what we experience, and it needs a pause or a reflection. So I have three questions that I can share to you in order for you to reflect on things. One is, what did I learn today? After the day is over, or like after a shift is over, after you get settled, you're on bed, you can ask yourself, what happened today? And what can I learn from it? Because of course, during those times prior to retiring for bed, there would be conversations, interactions, and sometimes conflicts, or some kind of experiences that we have day in and day out. And that at the end of the day, it's really good if we think and ask ourselves, what we learn from whatever that happened that day. Number two, how can I apply what I learned today? How can, yeah, how can we apply? Right, like today, I have a something with my husband, like maybe an argument, a reaction that I said something and he didn't like it, and after that I was like, wow, I was that was yeah, that was not good. I think, yeah, if I was the one who was told like that, maybe I will also you know um be reacting the same way. So there would be conflicts that would arise every day, and if you learn from it, then you will know how to what are you going to do the next time that you are going to encounter that kind of experience the following day or so. Number three is, how can I pass on what I learned today? Because it's really important that we teach people, or our kids, or the people close to us, on what we're learning, because those wisdom, those thoughts, those lessons can help them, you know, as they go through life, and especially kids. We need to teach them, or pass pass on to them, the things that we're learning, so they can become better, so they will not be like us, they will be a better version of us parents. So it's really good if you talk to your kids and have time with them every day. So with us, we do that every night. And yeah, from time to time, if I have something in my mind, and sometimes it will just pop up while we are talking, or while we are in the middle of something, and then whatever my thoughts are, I relay it to my kids, and same with them too. So we are learning together, and it's really good. It creates bonds, it creates trust, it creates, a it develops a good relationship between me and them. So, yep, that's the law of reflection. So, there are seven reflection phrases that John Maxwell shared, and I am gonna share it with you too. And I hope you really, I hope you're gonna learn from this, because this thing, I got this, or this information, I got this not for free. I paid for this. I invested not just money, but or resources, but also time. And what I'm relaying to you right now is, this is free, and so I hope you will take advantage. And my goal is really to help one person every day become better, and you know um live life better, or live a better quality of life, because I know there's always a way. Yeah, because I've been there. I thought this is just gonna be it. I thought life is just gonna suck every day, that I would just be a downer every day. There's just no way. But yeah, I seek and dig deeper, and I found a way. So I'm relaying this to you because I love you. And yeah, so here are the seven phrases of reflection. Reflection is the place to pause. a place to pause. So I actually do that every time I go walk my dog to the park, or even if it's just me. When I go walk at the park, it'll be my time for reflection. There will be a lot of ideas that will come into me, and a lot of flashbacks, and it helps me know more about me and what I do, how I react and things. And there are always things that we struggle and we need to work on, and so there is a lot of space to grow. When you reflect, you can, if you don't have a place to reflect, then this wouldn't happen. So it can be somewhere, a room, a chair, your bedroom, your kitchen, that you can be by yourself and think about what's going on within you and around you. Number two, reflection is like having a drink to enjoy. When you reflect, yeah, it feels so good. And, you can even savor it. Like, especially when you reflect on your wins and how you were able to overcome your struggles, or how were you able to fix something that you thought was already broken and couldn't be fixed. So those are the wins in life, and it feels so good when you go back and reflect, and especially if you have another struggle and you are in a situation that um you were desperate, you're desperate or hopeless that you can break through, or that um struggle is too hard to overcome. So when you go back and reflect on those struggles that you were able, you already won or overcame, then you you'll feel good and you'll be hopeful. So it's like having a drink, savoring it. And, it's also like savoring every moment. I really enjoy having time to reflect. If I can just reflect the whole day, I can do that. I really loved having time with myself, and sometimes I will think, yeah, I could be like doing this. You thought I'm very extrovert, but I'm just gonna tell you, I'm 80% introvert and 20% extrovert. I just love to be by my own. I just love to be alone because that's when I can reflect, think, plan, and, be creative and, yeah, create, innovate, and do what I can do, or what else I can do. So yeah, reflection is like having a drink to enjoy. Number three, reflection is a calendar to review. Yeah, we need to. As you can see, it's already November, and almost halfway November, and then it's gonna be December, and then it's gonna be 2024. What's going on with the world? Time flies, like flies fast. And if we don't reflect and look at, what we did day in or every day, and we just let life happen to us and not really prioritize what needs to prioritize, we will end up really not achieving something, or not doing anything with what we really want to prioritize. So take time to pause, reflect on your days, and plan, most especially prioritize what you believe needs to be prioritized, because we waste a lot of time. We waste so much time. I could be guilty with that. Sometimes I can just, scroll and scroll on my email or on my Facebook wall, but as you know, I'm not really a consumer with content. I am more on a content creator. But whenever I catch myself just scrolling and not doing anything, I was just, wow, that was already 1 hour of time wasted. And we cannot take back time. We can always earn the money again, but we can never earn the time that we wasted. We can never take it back. So, yeah, that's phrase number three. Number four is reflection is a map to study. You will never know where you are going unless you know where you are at the moment. So, what are you going to do? You have to pause and think where you are. Are you on the right track? Are you where you are supposed to be? Are you on your way to getting or achieving a goal, a plan, or a project that needs to be finished at a certain period of time? Are you on track with what you want to happen to your life? So if you don't reflect, if we don't reflect, we will never know where we are. And if we don't know where we are, we'll never know where we are going. And it's scary because, as what I've said earlier, time flies. And yeah, one day we'll wake up like, oh, there's no more time. I'm dying. Like that. And I hope we don't let it happen. So always evaluate where you are and where you're going. So study that map, and so you'll be on track, and you will arrive to your destination. But don't forget to enjoy the journey. Number four, or number five, reflection is a journal to write. It means you think, or you write, you think, and so you will know. Because when you write, then you can think of what you're gonna do. So if you may have a, yeah, like January is coming, maybe it's the right time to start journaling. And it's never too late. You can always start journaling anytime you want. You can start journaling now, journaling tomorrow. And so you get to know yourself better, and you get to know what you really want, what you really want to do with your life. Because, you owe it to yourself, not just to yourself, but you owe it to your family. You owe it to the people that you love, to be providing for them, to give them the better life. And if we don't plan for it, and if we don't know what we really want, what we want to do for the future of these people who are depending on us, then what's going to happen to them? And if we really love them, we are concerned about their future. And we just don't say, come what may, or we just don't say, I don't care. No. If we really love the people or the kids that we have, your kids, the people who depends on you or depend on you, then you should do something for them. Because I don't want you to just, think about yourself. This is not just all about you. We are doing, or learning all about this growth, not just for us, but for the people who relies on us, and for the people that we love. All right, number 6, reflection is a wisdom to share. So if you will see my content, those are the products of my reflections. Every time I have a reflection, every time I think about something, every time I learn about something, I always put it or share it on my Facebook post, because I know there's always one person who needed that content, who needed to hear it, who needed to read it. Because once in my life I was there, and I really hope somebody was, posting something to help me with where I was. And then what I do now is I am being that person. I am being that person for my own self. So when you reflect, when you pause and reflect, you will gain wisdom. If you don't, that's dangerous. Number 7, reflection as a walking stick. Like, if you've experienced hiking, trekking, there's this stick. So, so you can, go up the hill, and the stick makes you grounded, because no matter where you go, no matter how far you go or you went, or no matter how far or how huge that achievement that you achieved, no matter how far you go, that's right. Always remember where you came from, and always stay in the middle, because when you go down, like me, I have terrible things that I don't want to share, like, my weaknesses, how crazy and hot tempered I am, or could be bullied to husband too, or whatever. Yeah, don't stay in your lowest point, because it will not help you. It could be hard for you to go back up. And when you are in your highs, don't stay there too, because you will forget where you came from. And so this is me, Janice Padilla. I came from a very small village in a far flung area in the Philippines. I was just that little girl who had a dream to make a difference. Thank you so much for spending this night or this time with me. And if you have watched me or watch this on replay, type in replay, don't forget to scan the QR code so you can access on the notes, free notes, downloadable and printable notes that I prepared for you. If you think that this content is going to help a friend or a family, feel free to share this with them. I hope you're having a great night, a great day, and I'll see you soon. I love you, and God bless. Bye.